Elaine has been... There's something Elaine knows that I don't.
That did seem like a better way to get here than making the potion. I'll definitely have to take notes next time.
Yes, I just hope it turns out to be worth all the effort.
What effort? That was easy.
I'm not talking about the trip over. I mean all the work you've done leading up to it. Not to mention the trail of destruction you've left in your wake.
None of these. Yeah.
You know what they say about omelets and eggs?
Well, I haven't seen the omelette yet. Just a lot of eggs.
The omelet is the secret of Monkey Island. And I don't know that I'd say lots of eggs. A few eggs.
Odina told me an exciting story about what happened on Bermuda. Apparently, you managed to destroy a priceless traditional artifact and the government of an entire island in 5 minutes flat. That's quite impressive.
Even for you.
It took way more than 5 minutes. I had to win a bunch of contests first.
Yes, Odina told me your joke. Bernie! Quite funny. Odina also thinks you cheated on your algebra test and tried to poison her.
It wasn't poison. It was just hot pepper. She was fine an hour later.
I did have to convince her not to file suit. You owe me one.
I appreciate that.
He's like,
I
yes.
think you might also be royalty now, since you're married to me.
I thought something felt different this morning.
I love
But
Elaine.
I was talking about breaking eggs. Did you know the Museum of Pirate Lore has shut down?
You don't say.
2 of its prize exhibits went missing. Curiously, there was only one name in the guest book.
I used a pseudonym. How did you know it was me?
Mighty Pirate. It wasn't hard to figure out.
Doesn't everyone use that one?
Oh,
Herman
Guybrush.
Toothrot is also a little upset with you. He says you took his key and left him in a dark cave.
Let's see, I couldn't get back in the cave without
I couldn't
a lamp.
get back into the cave without the lamp. It, broke. And the old lamp shop on Melee shut down years ago.
Well, you'll be happy to know he made it out. I rescued him myself.
I am happy to know that. Thanks.
Elaine just
Remind me
covering
why we're
everything.
talking about all this?
It's just, I'm worried that the secret can't possibly measure up to the
man.
effort and
Elaine is
anticipation.
the real hero.
What exactly are you expecting to find?
Yes. Not riches, not glory, not knowledge.
Understanding of the secret and of bigger things. Who are we? Why are we here?
Well, be careful what you wish for.
I feel like Elaine already knows what it is. That's why she's like, it might be disappointing, buddy.
Here we go. Just like old times. Are you ready for the caverns?
I remember them. Full of lava and tiny legends.
Full of lava and tiny ledges.
It's a good thing you're wearing your adventure boots.
Hope you also brought your adventure sword.
Well, well. You go on ahead, sweetie. I'll catch up.
Yeah, Elaine's gonna trounce that bitch. Right. Yep, I remember this place. I also remember the really annoying ruins. Hey, Wally.
Hey, Wally. Thanks for the C-map. That was really great, and I owe you for all the work you did for free.
Glad you liked it.
Wally, what happened?
As if you don't know.
How did you end up here? I saw your office had been ransacked.
LeChuck came into the shop storming mad because he thought I gave him a mop map instead of a map to the secret.
Yeah, real head-scratcher how that happened. That mop map you made for me was a winner.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did make you a mop map. Wait, it's all starting to make
I
sense
intentionally
now.
chose it.
Why is it that every time our paths cross, good old Wally is kidnapped or tormented or worse?
The mysteries of how the universe works may never be known.
Oh.
I wish I could get you out of those shackles.
You and me both.
Yeah, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get the secret before LeChuck does.
Sure, run off. Wally will be fine.
This key doesn't fit. This key doesn't fit.
What if I
It's a bit late in the game for that.
still try, buddy?
I'm no good at jimmying things.
Hands too. Don't know the.
It's old and the bristles are frayed, but it does resemble a toothbrush.
Anyway, yeah. Open
I'll need a key to open these.
If I get the key, I gotta go back and rescue one.
Flambe, you're awake.
Not for long. I'm just here to tell you that you are making a mistake. LeChuck's obsession consumes him like a frog swallowing a tarantula. You don't want to be there when he opens that chest.
Correct. I want to be there before he opens it.
Ugh, you two deserve each other.
Yeah, that's right. Run.
No, Flambe was the most real motherfucker in this game so far. Apart from Elaine.
I can't really see down there too well. There's a lot of lava.
Thank you. Up to a certain lava
Okay.
depth.
Here goes. Phew. LeChuck, I'm coming for you.
Huh? Damn you, 3-Blood! I should have gotten rid of you the first 58 times
58
I had the
chances.
chance.
Oh my
you
God.
will
I might
never
actually be
make it
accurate.
down here alive.
Just once, I want this to be easy. Only the organized pirate will pass. It looks proud to be a monkey. I wonder if the parrot had anything to do with the eye. I can relate. I'm naming it Captain Squint. It looks proud to be a monkey.
Right.
I'm naming it Captain Squint. I'm naming it Captain Squint.
I think I can do though is the issue. Ah. Fishing war. Maybe that should happen. Okay. Couple monocles, this knife. Excuse me. God damn it. Excuse me. Crackers. There we go.
LeChuck, the secret will never be yours.
I hate solving puzzles more than I hate Threepwood.
The secret will never be yours.
Huh? Threepwood, won't you ever give up and just go home?
Once is a
course.
coincidence, twice is suspicious. Only the observant pirate will pass.
Hot pebble.
It looks like a piece of 8, but made of stone. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
The observant one.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
Oh, you
It's
say
one of those stone pieces of 8. Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own. Yep, it's made of stone.
nemesis put 1 in each one.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file.
Wait.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
Okay, let's look for some more. This is 8. What about these? One of the notice. An act. One over here. Alright, I know what it is. This is based on the fact that 2 eyes open and 1 eye open here.
Only the observant pirate will pass.
I think because, well, it should have been that. 1 eye closed. Oh
Those
no!
epaulets deserve a room
Shit,
of
it's
their own.
reversed. Well, no, actually, that's right. 1 there. 2 in the other one. It's based on closed eyes. In the observant pirate. Think?
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
I thought it was based on eyes, because I keep seeing eyes.
Cheer up, little guy.
There's an eye in that one. That one. It has to do with this eye.
The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
Oh. I have 4
Those
points.
epaulets deserve a room of their own. The clever eyes put this one above the rank and file.
4 coins now. Okay.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far.
Okay. I think that's right. Apparently, the all rights say it. I think it's supposed to be 1 gold coin here. The reason I was thinking that is because it has an O over here on the left.
Cheer up, little guy. You'll go far. Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
There's an X. Also an X going here.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
My coin back. A bit
The
hard because
clever
I am
eyes put this one above the rank and file. That's why I assume first swab.
first. Got a lot of stuff here. Got the shape of my eye on the forehead. And got the face here. And no eyes here. And all 3 stone pieces should be here, and then gold coin goes in his.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
First. Might have missed a piece already. Ah,
It's one of those stone pieces of 8.
alright, so there's 2 more. Damn. Makes me wonder if I missed. Back through one more time. I'm not a very observant pirate.
SpongeBob.
Excuse me.
Rock
Oh my gosh.
bottom.
That made me jump. Got one eye. How many coins do I have? Ooh. Okay. Have 5 stone. Ah, okay. It was literally just a math problem.
LeChuck, the secret is mine.
Hold up. The hell's going on there?
You really do suck at puzzles, don't you?
How are you still alive?
You will never have the secret.
I will soon have my revenge.
Then you will forever be cursed.
And you will never escape.
You will vanish with no tails.
No, I will return. Third time be a charm, three-weed.
Oh my god. That was brutal. Like, holy shit. God damn it.
Next time, I keep my voice down. Only the bloodthirsty pirate will pass. There's no way I'm getting through there.
Means I have to do a one-way thing.
It looks like its arm is hurt.
Okay.
It looks like its leg is hurt. This is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem.
Wonder what the hell, what hurts?
It looks like its leg is hurt.
I retrieved the items I had? I can. Oh,
It's holding a monocle.
Those. Need all my items back. The crackers. I have a feeling I'm gonna need every item.
Those epaulets deserve a room of their own.
Okay, down the stairs.
Only the bloodthirsty pirate will... That didn't seem to do anything.
Okay, so how the hell am I gonna do this? I know what to do.
This is going to be a problem.
There we go. 1490. Hold on, what? Go up the stairs. Which one of these has been the thing for the next thing? That's for facial, that's for the eye. This was 1490.
Wow.
Jeez.
So long, Captain Madison. This is like one of those mystery stories where the person has so many enemies the detectives don't know where to start. One of the stone slabs from the altar seems to have fallen off during the rumbling. There's some writing on it. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. After all I've been through, finding some limericks on a piece of stone sinking into the lava isn't all that strange. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for... I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
There we go. Okay. Okay. 4 years.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they met.
That's right, but 2. No. Oh my god. That does look right.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
steps right. Okay. 2 left till they fell off the deck. But the problem is, like, I'm so confused. Met Davy Jones for some tea. Steps right, but 2 left till they fell off the deck.
One of the stone slabs, after 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea. So confused. If this is all to it. Alright. Jones. I'm so confused. I may have to go get an actual hint thing. Search previous passages for upstairs for more clues. Son of a bitch. I know it's 1490. Is that a mouth or an eye? Okay. Alright, wait. Alright, so that one's right. I don't want to close any more possible escape routes. After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Okay. Alright, it should be like this, and then... Wait, hold on. Is there two points? No. Okay, there is only one. Should be right? Weird hair bun thing. Yeah, that's like the hair bun thing. The wave.
After 4 extra years out at sea, their peg legs grew weak in the knees. 3 steps right, but 2 left, till they fell off the deck, and they met Davy Jones for some tea.
Oh my god. I have to go the long way around for this now. I'm a bitch. Alright, 490. Okay. 1, 2.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Okay. So that is correct. Steps, but 2 left till they fell off the deck. Okay, right. Okay, after 4 extra years out at sea. It's absolutely not clicking in my head. Yeah. Oh, son of a bitch. No, I knew that. Okay, wait. Okay. Yep. Feel something etched behind them. Top half of the face etched away, the bottom half of the... Yeah. Yeah, I did those. Oh, I did everything right except for that. Okay. It wasn't years. God damn it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was the fucking years. I thought the years had to stay constant.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm... Oh no. Not yet.
We're in the amusement park.
Score! Free popcorn.
we're in the amusement park for the previous games.
Glad you finally made it, kid.
What, Stan?
It's closing time and everyone wants to go home.
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
What do you mean it's closing time? I just got here.
No, I don't have time for this. I'm late for an important meeting. Take my keys and shut off all the lights before you leave. I'm not liable for anything that happens after closing time.
Guybrush, are you ready to go?
Last chance to hand over the key, locksmith.
Back to the alley real quick.
High Street, 20 feet. Hall of Pirates, 3-minute walk. Additional restrooms at Dinky Island. High Street, 20 feet.
Okay, that's a level area. Hills, hey,
I'm a victim of circumstance.
Dagnabbit, it's locked. If only there was a key. Nice twist adding in Madison, Trent, and Lila. The team up had me fooled for a while.
The secret is mine.
Dang, Stan makes LeChuck better every time.
The secret is mine.
Each time I come here, Stan
So
really
now
ups the
he's-
challenge.
he's
but it's
once
still
again-
LeChuck 0, Guybrush Threepwood 6.
The secret
Hey, man.
is mine.
Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time.
Have the
That
key.
was disappointingly easy. I wonder what's going on. Well, back to my boring flooring inspector job. Until next time. Score! Free popcorn. It's Stan's keyring for turning off all the lights. Interesting.
Is it? I found the secret
found
of my.
The secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid T-shirt. It's empty.
Oh. What a shame.
Bite your tongue. That's property of the chums.
Historic landmark. The original secret, a pirate adventure park. Established 1989 by R. Gilbert.
Start peeking out there. Oh, Wonder Bunny.
How'd it go with Flair?
Let's just say I made my point.
How did you get here before me?
You know I always try to stay a step ahead.
I'm not sure where I am all of a sudden.
You're right here with me. But we shouldn't stick around too long.
I was just underground on Monkey Island, and now we're on Melee?
Things just go by in a blur sometimes when you're having fun,
Uh.
don't
Have you done something new with your hair?
they? Got ruffled in the fight.
I like it.
I like that even in his like weird, like surreal world view here, Elaine's still his like waifu.
I got the secret.
You finally did it. I hope it was worth it.
I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna look around some more. The switch is locked.
Hmm. All right, let's. Oh, I gotta turn them off one at a time. Okay. All right. Let's wait.
I'm gonna look around some more. It's too dark to go back there.
Making sure.
I'm ready to go.
Good. Me too.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It can't be the end.
Dad, that was a silly ending.
Yeah, exactly.
And it didn't even make any sense. You're terrible at endings.
I thought you liked silly endings. You and Chucky play the ending of Monkey Island 2 really silly.
That's different. We're kids, and we're just goofing around. You're the one who said you can't just change things. You said that's not how storytelling works.
I did?
I want to know the secret. You have to tell me what you really found in the chest.
There isn't any one answer to what the secret is.
There isn't any one answer to what the secret is. It's not like a rock or a banana. It's like a story. It changes with time and the person telling it. Everyone you ask will have a different idea.
Mom, Dad won't tell me what the secret is.
Are you filling our son's head with your outlandish stories again?
I was telling him the one about how we found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that one. Every time you tell that story, the ending gets stranger and stranger. Let's go down to the docks and watch the galleon head out.
Yay!
I found the lost map to the treasure of Maya Island. It's going to be a fun adventure.
I'll meet you down there.
Very, very surreal. Didn't expect this. I mean, I should have after Monkey Island 2. But I guess this was a really long love letter to the games. I'm not too surprised with the ending, because it's meant to be like a subjective... There was a lot of stuff in there that was like... yeah. I mean, I really liked it. All the characters felt like the characters. I'm not sure how I feel in the end, because it's meant to be subjective and you're supposed to get your own thing out of it. I love the art style during this. This was really fun. For being hard, I didn't have too much problem with the puzzles, but I did get stumped by, like, one minor thing, which felt very reminiscent of the original Monkey Islands. I didn't spend like 45 to 50 minutes on the same puzzle. A lot more streamlined in gameplay wise. I don't know. Like, I suppose my feelings will change like after a good night's sleep and stuff. I have to put it, I'm not disappointed, but it did feel a bit of a rehash of 2. Like with LeChuck's Revenge. But it is meant to be like a love letter to the games and stuff. The original writer was on it, so I'm not too surprised. I don't know. I expected a resolution for some things. Now I'm gonna see if there's anything after the credits. Hope there isn't like a secret end or something. That would suck. Not like after this, but if I had to get like a secret end out of like trivia cards or something. Frustrated. Voice acting was really good though. I loved it. It always is. Dude, my problem is like having the thing where Flambe came out and be like, don't do it. You're going too deep. we didn't really get an outcome though, because LeChuck was the first one in. Because he had it, Lila got in there. And then when we came in, it was like... Hold up. Was Lila D? From the beginning? That means the child was just LeChuck. LeChucky? They weren't like children. They were literally Chucky and D. Yeah, because it's got her gray skin. And when you run into her, she says, "Oh, I know Chucky from way back." Oh, I think we got trapped in another amusement park. Or maybe they did. I don't know. I mean, it very much felt like 2 where we were trapped in like this alternate reality until we broke out, but like oh man, I don't know. Well, I've seen the concept art, but yeah, assuming that D and because it was Lila, assuming that Lila and Chucky are like trapped here with everyone else. Is none of this real? Damn subjective ends. Tried to rewatch my playthrough before this on 2. Get myself all like hyped up, but like I figured I could do it just off memory. Which I mean, there was a lot of stuff I remembered. Oh my god. Put their entire set of pets in this fucking credits. Cannot skip this. Oh, you press. Okay, press escape. Okay. Oh, something new has been added to the scrapbook.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate scrapbook? Ever since Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered. We wound up back on.
Yeah. Okay.
What? These are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island. I learned more than I ever wanted to know about mops. In some quarters, my reputation was a disadvantage. I started my voyage at the Scum Bar, but right away I could tell it wasn't going to be like old times. The new pirate leaders were focused on sacking and pillaging. But plunder stats aren't everything. I made the unusual decision to join LeChuck's crew as a way to get to Monkey Island. Serving on LeChuck's ship was an interesting experience. Gullet was my supervisor. Not a very pleasant guy. Pucher was really happy when I got her promoted to chef. I grew to like the crew. I forgot all about looking like a zombie and starting a mutiny and seizing the ship.
I actually really liked the crew as well. I actually did.
My disguise held up great, right up until we were nearing Monkey Island, when it, well, there was a failure. I got thrown off the ship, but that was okay. I'd gotten as far as I needed to. We all thought the secret would be on the island somewhere.
All right.
Serving on LeChuck's ship the actual return to Monkey Island was not what I expected. Everybody had a map, some more useful than others. Elaine and I rebuilt my old ship, the Sea Monkey, so we could sail back to Melee. The temporary pact I made with my enemies turned out to be about 5 minutes more temporary than I had hoped. I learned some deeply personal things about my nemesis, LeChuck. It was a race to get to the secret first. LeChuck teamed up with Madison, but that was never going to last. Madison was scheming to betray LeChuck. Lila was scheming to betray Madison and LeChuck. I'm not sure Trent ever thought very far ahead. I hunted down all 5 golden keys. I wonder if I was supposed to keep these. Lila was scheming to betray Madison and LeChuck.
Yeah, Lila did betray Madison.
Whitey Bones told me all about the golden keys. Elaine had a lot on her plate, but she was with me in the end. Carla handled earthquake relief as best she could under the circumstances. I broke Stan out of prison. Wally was kidnapped. The voodoo lady disappeared. I unseated the reigning queen to become the last queen of Bermuda. I visited Herman Toothrot in his cozy hermit cave. We chased LeChuck back to Monkey Island again, and I tracked him down. I found Wally.
Didn't rescue him, though.
Oh, shoot. I wonder when this fell out. Someone had devised a series of themed pirate monkey puzzles to keep out the unworthy. Elaine held off Flare Gory while I went into the monkey. I made this mock-up of the final puzzle. I think it's pretty neat. Wait, what's this?
Work a good time, jot down some notes from my work. Historically, it's been a reflection of the lives of people in games. Secret My Island was about a young person set out to pursue an exciting new career, designers in their 20s to what we all were. The sequel, LeChuck's Revenge, was many ways about the difficulties of making a sequel, or at least about what one does immediately after something felt like a great success, but went unnoticed by most of the world at large. Many years later, after Guybrush had gone on a couple of adventures, other teams had their own hopes and challenges, and set out to make Tales of Monkey Island a story about trust, and it is. But what jumps out most about us is it feels like a story about grown-ups. Because that's what we were. Many of us were in our 40s by then, with children and lives and a lumpy encrusted layer of experience. We're well into our 50s now. We've had lengthy careers, made a lot of games, but Monkey Island still defines us to a certain degree. Or at least the minds of many of those guys who made that game long ago. And it feels like there's some unfinished business there. When the opportunity arose to come back to Monkey Island, we pretty much were on the same page of what we want to do. Guybrush, like us, is older now, and he's had a long and reasonably successful career, but he's mostly associated with something that happened long ago, and it feels unfinished to him. The game is a goofy pirate adventure, the same as always, but it's also a story about trying to recapture the past. Yet, the entire time, Guybrush was saying, because on his to-do list, it always said, reclaim the past glory. And I was like, there's something here. It's about recapturing the past with all its alleged youthful strength and glory. Guybrush will succeed and fail at this. And sort of get what he wants, but it won't be what is expected. I predicted the same for us. And I think I think it's kind of the moral of the story in the end, is that no matter what the secret was, because the ending gets outlandish when he says it, but no matter what the secret was, it's always going to turn out less than satisfying. Because in the end, it's just a shadow of what the original thing was. Like, the original secret of Monkey Island was it was a fat load of nothing. It was just the game itself. And, like, the point is that no matter what he finds in the box, it's always just going to be the equivalent of, you know, it doesn't matter how the adventure turned out. It's going to be the equivalent of a cheap teen shirt. Like, it doesn't really matter. And the adventure was the game up until that point. Like, that was the fun of it. It was the adventure. And like the last part where, yeah, you find it's another box inside of a box, and so you have to go off and get the key made by the locksmith and all that stuff, because everything pointed towards the fact that the locksmith was heavily related to everything that was happening. But like, it doesn't matter. No matter what secret he finds, it's not very gonna live up to the fun and joy of the original game, or whatever. I enjoyed this game. Don't get me wrong. I love this game. But that wasn't the story they were trying to tell, is what I'm saying. I get it. Like, I do. I wish things had been resolved and we got that last little bit of adventure, but it doesn't really matter, because the point is, he's retelling it as an adult to his children. The story is finished, and he's telling the tale to a different generation. Now, I think there was something there with the whole Chucky and you know, Lila thing, but like, the point is, she says at the end, your tale gets more ridiculous the longer and more years go on, because like, that's what it is. The game is just a retelling of the original. So the ending is almost like the exact same. I mean, not, you know, this ending, but I mean, I enjoyed it though. It was good for what it is. I'll go through and see if I missed anything later, but all right. I thought I'd do this last section again because there was a different ending, so I wanted to get it all done and over with, you know, that other ending when I do the VOD. So won't take but a second. I memorized puzzles. I tried to do a bit of a speed run, and on this playthrough I did saving Wally, but doing 2 hours on this, and that's I don't know how the hell you're supposed to get that achievement. But anyways, I thought I'd just get that one last. Apparently there's a different end at the ending, and I should have thought about it more. But at the end of the time, that was about 9 hours. I did the entire game in one stream, and I was like, oh no. Wow. I already got my memory for puzzles. It's like, interestingly enough, I paid more closer to the like cutscenes on this part, and like LeChuck is solving a different puzzle. Like, his puzzle is completely different. 3, 2, and then all right, 90, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 490, right? Why not? Okay, 490, and then oh. I probably have to read this first.
One of the stone slabs from the, there's some writing on it. After 4 extra, there were
yeah,
3-step
yeah.
ending.
Okay.
Then after all.
Okay. Let's go all the way back around here. I probably have to do it once after I've read it. They didn't recognize it. Was it some 490? Right, all the way around. Oh, fuck you. My mouse. Okay. Reset. All right. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't want to close any more possible escape routes.
Oh, no, wait. Do I have to do it in order? No. Oh, wait. Let me go check this isn't randomized or something. I didn't check it last time. 480. Oh, it is randomized. Oh, shit. Okay. That's easier then. Actually, we had it on the right one. Just a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Chin. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. It's kind of dumb.
Huh? What? I was just deep in the mushroom and lava-ridden caves under Monkey Island, and now I'm...
Okay.
Score!
So, that door right there, if you go open the...
It seems to be stuck. Must have locked when I came out.
Must have locked when you
The
came
windows are just
out.
pasted on, and they're not even straight.
See, that was my mistake, is when you get the keys from
Glad you finally
Stan...
made it, kid.
What?
It's closing time.
What do you mean it's closing?
No, I don't have time. Take my keys and I'm not
All right,
liable
Stan
for
gives
anything
me
that
the
happens
keys.
after closing time.
Guybrush, are you...
Alright, instead of turning off the lights, I can,
Dagnabbit, that was disappointing. Yeah, I should have... Dagnabbit, it's locked. If only there was a key.
Stan's gaudy chest.
Interesting.
It doesn't make sense with the S on it being Stan's.
I found the secret of Monkey Island, and all it was this stupid t-shirt. I found...
Show off my
Not
t-shirt.
sure how I feel.
No matter what it was, could it have ever lived up to your expectations? On the bright side, it's 100% pre-washed cotton.
Glass half full. That's why I married you.
Okay, one of the things we can do, instead of going back and turning out the lights this time, we could take Stan's keys that we got for turning out the lights.
Score.
Also,
Free popcorn.
Taking the keys and then unlocking the door and going back inside. Because that was an option. We can return, deny what I thought I saw downstairs and return to the world I know. So the secret is supposed to be like, this is all just in his head. But like, I had to think about it. Because, oh my god, I swear to God, yeah, I could skip it with escape. Okay. Oh my god, was that it? No. Screw off.
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate? Wait, what's this?
Yeah, I remember I talked about this before. Oh, I really thought there was a different ending. Okay. I thought there'd be more. Like, in the original ending, like he talked to his son and all that, and the adventures and all that crap. I guess there's no real difference. I guess because I've already unlocked the scrapbook thing, but I feel a bit gypped. I mean, I've had a few days to think on. I've had about 2 days. I've had about 2 days to think on the ending of this game, and I come to the conclusion that I was pretty much right when I was talking at the end of the credit sequence. I think this is about, like, accepting that you are at a different point in your life, and that, like, it doesn't matter what the secret of the game was, or, like, the first game, or the second, or whatever. It's just, like, the journey of playing the games and the fun of it. I don't know, there's a lot to unpack. I mean, there's a few metaphors and other stuff. I mean, if you read the thing, like, if you read that that letter at the end. It's very heartwarming. It tells a lot about like the people who worked about it and stuff, and the sort of mentality of that, and how they felt like they feel like they still had something left to do with the game. Like, but I'm gonna be honest, I feel like it's time to like chart new waters type thing. Like, it's not about recapturing the past, because I feel like looking at that things in that way of like past glory and stuff like that, it's not about that. It's like, if you tell a good story, you'll make a good tale. Like, how hard is it to understand that entertaining things will be entertaining? Like, it doesn't need to measure up to what you've done before. That's why you try to do something different. I feel like maybe they went about it with a sort of like mentality that wasn't, it's not a very healthy mentality to creativity. And I felt like, yeah, there was a lot of like the heart of the original games, but my disappointment of the end is that it's a rehash of the Revenge of LeChuck. Like at the end, it's an amusement park, and there is some like sort of like resolved things with the and if I skipped over something in that credits, I'm gonna go look after this. But like, there's sort of the unresolved things with Chucky and Lila and stuff being the first in there and turning into like automaton or automatrons. And I feel like maybe you should have tried to do something different is my only issue, because my disappointment is only in this ending. Like, the rest of the game was great. I loved the art style, I loved the atmosphere, I love that you got like classic voices and stuff like that, but it's just it's not as bad as it could have been, because I still enjoyed the game. There's no real reason to go back and replay the game though, outside of just doing it for like fun and stuff. I don't really feel like I missed much on a couple of things. I went back and did a few achievements. I freed Wally. I found all the books of certain things, and I explored a few options. But there was nothing that struck me as overly like explorative, because I had just come away from like Scarlet Hollow on my last game, and that game was like the pinnacle of what you should have in a visual novel. Just in terms of atmosphere and choices and stuff like that. It's hard to come off of that and go to something that I was looking forward to and then be slightly disappointed at the end. And it's not in the way that you get from watching like shows and movies that have a disappointing end so bad that they sour the rest of the series for you. But this was a real downturn from the rest of this game. Not even the trilogy, just this game. And like I can't put that enough, that my disappointment comes on that I expected a much better ending. I know there's the whole scene where he's like talking to the kid and he takes a deep breath and stuff, and it's him coming to terms with like, it is never going to be as good as it was. But that's not how you should look at things. Like your periods of life, it's not about measuring up to what happened. It's about measuring up to what's happening now. Like, you don't look at all your successes in a row and say, I'll never do as good as 20-year-old me swimming in the Olympics or something. You say, well, you know, I could go off and become a freaking actor or something. You know, 40 years old, half the people at that age do it. Go make a video game. A lot of people who make video games don't make it till they're in their 30s and stuff. I feel like it's not just accepting that the moment is past, but accepting that things can be different. It's not about making the same game. Like, see, the story is about recapturing the past and its alleged useful strength and glory, but I don't like that. Like, it's not a healthy mentality or a story that should be told, and I feel like maybe you missed the point of your own ideas. Like, did you really sit down at a storyboard and say to yourself, this is as good as we can give? Because you gave a real lot in this game, but like, we had a whole new pirate crew that I was like, we could have done more with them. I was like, maybe if we had a few, like, one more zone, not even another chapter, like just another zone, and just had more about the new pirate game. Because the whole exploration of, like, tell me if I missed this wrong, but we had the whole thing that the entire new generation is moving over to dark magic and stuff. And like, I would love the idea that Guybrush bringing up, like, what's wrong with old-fashioned voodoo, you know? And just them being like, oh, you know, dark magic's, it's all the rage now. You really wouldn't understand, you old pirate. And, like, Guybrush successfully using that against him or something would have been brilliant. And I just feel there's a lot of lost opportunity to show, like Guybrush... I enjoy his character so much because he's unrepentantly an asshole in certain ways. Like, in this one, he was more... There was no payoff for that either, but he was more vicious. Like, he got to the end and there was no downside for the things he'd done. Even Elaine should have called him out on being such, like Guybrush did several things during this that were even worse than the things he's done before. And like, Guybrush is always sort of like, well, the means justify the end sort of guy, but he does it in a way that it's like, the means weren't really that bad. I say that apart from the one where he ripped off the skin from the back to make a map on a person. That was fucking awful. I'll stand by that. That was a scene that literally made me gag, like, when I was recording it. But like, I just can't stress enough that I'm disappointed by a lackluster chapter 5. I won't say much about the puzzles. I played hard mode, and I had to do 2 hints because my mind was flagging at the end of a 9-hour like run, and I was like, I can't even put together basic math right now. Like, I got down to it. It was like, cut off the cannon like lighter, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, of course it's going to be an item interaction. It's going to be it's such a simple thing afterwards that I'm like, it's 1 pixel. I'm flashbacks to 1 and 2 when it was like trying to figure out what I was supposed to click on screen, and I came back for fucking an hour and a half, and then I finally found it, and I'm like, you know, I didn't feel happy afterwards. Sure, the job was done, but I sure didn't feel like I had figured out what I had done wrong. And that's sort of like the problem with like older LucasArts games and Sierra games for sure. Don't get me started in Sierra games. Miss one object early on in a run and you're screwed 2.5 hours afterwards. But I went on such a rant. No, I feel like there was so much lost potential. And when you have this feeling, and I know I've talked this before, but the feeling of disappointment in reading or like watching a series is not like, it's not that it was bad, it's that there was a central bit of like lost potential. And that's what I feel like. I play this game and it's iconic and it feels like Monkey Island, because it is. And like, it feels like a genuine continuation to everything. We got characters coming back and stuff like that. I wish we had gotten a few of like more references to like the Telltale games as far as characters. But like, there were a couple characters in like LeChuck's Revenge too, I would have loved to see, and stuff like that. Some real classic ones. The 3D one was such a such a pain. Those tank controls killed me. But I just feel like there's lost potential in what we got. And I don't like to say that about a game, because especially a game as Monkey Island. But like afterwards, I did feel like we had sort of come to an end. But so did I feel like the other games. But I wasn't particularly thrilled about this end. I didn't feel like I got a Guybrush classic Monkey Island adventure. And I absolutely adore Guybrush as a character. And Elaine. Elaine had some great like things, but like Elaine is more Spitfire in like older things. So I feel like she did lose a bit of her personality in this. Like Guybrush should have gotten put in his place by the end of it. She should have stood up and been like, Guybrush, I'm your wife, and we're gonna go apologize to all the people you wronged, and we're gonna make this right. And then Guybrush being, okay. And then Guybrush doing an entire end chapter where he has to return and give a bunch of items and replace them and stuff, like, for all these people, things he's ruined and stuff. And that would have been really good about, like, especially Guybrush, because it was supposed to be a useful story, but it could also have been about learning and stuff. And like he let this get away with it, because this was like trying to recapture, the youth and stuff. But Guybrush coming to a realization that he needs to make this right would have been fantastic. And I'm a little sad I didn't get to see that. Alright, so if I missed something after credits, I'll go see it. I'm disappointed if I did, because I shouldn't skip it over when I press escape once on the credits. It's like, yeah, it just went straight to menu for me when I pressed escape. I went all the way through last time, and it did this whole sequence. But anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. And I know I said that last time, but I did. I feel like there could have been more here. And I'm disappointed when I have to say that about a game. Because I know that the people who make this, and especially this game, is there's so much heart in like what they're given. And it's disappointing to say that I felt like there could have been more. But I hope that doesn't sour things, and I hope you enjoyed like the game itself. I hope to see you next time. But until then, everyone have a good day and stuff, and I will see you then. Bye.